With sugar and spice and a roll of the dice, you're listening to The Dice Girls.
Lunhra, I think we have more questions.
I imagined you might, yes.
Where do we start?
Was that your first question?
No. My first question is, are you an amethyst dragon?
Ah, interesting to ask about me at a time like this. I am half dragon, you could say.
Half,
and most do.
half amethyst?
Dragon? Half dragon, half... Well, remind me to tell you sometime about my run-in with the Fae.
Is now a good time?
Kind of blinks. You know, let us save that story for another day.
Okay. Do you know Krasbrand personally?
She actually, hang on, I might want you to roll for that.
Oh.
Yeah, roll me a persuasion check.
Come on, plus anything. I can't help you. What did you say? Persuasion?
Yeah.
No. That's a 5.
Oh no.
I don't know what I'm looking for. Like there's gonna be a plus 10 somewhere on my sheet.
If today is a Thursday.
Do I have I don't have inspiration. Never mind.
Darn it. She kind of smiles and she says, I have met Krasbrand. It has been a very long time since I have seen him.
Okay, but you're...
And he's, like, still alive, right?
She kind of, like, tilts her head at you and smiles. And she says, well, if he was not, one could assume that the curse would have already taken place. So I believe it is safe to assume that, yes, he is still alive.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. She takes another, like, massive bite of her cookie. Her triple decker cookie.
It was absolutely a fair question.
And you're a friend of Raz, right? I mean, he's the one who sent us to speak with you.
Yes, I have known your friend Raz for many years.
How many years would you say?
Quite a long bit of years, I would imagine.
More than 100? Just ballpark.
She kind of laughs a little bit and she says, my dear, how old do you believe Raz to be?
I just don't know. And the more he doesn't answer me, the more that I want to know.
The more years you're adding on to it.
I did ask him if he was like 200 years old, I think, so. And he's like, oh, you. And just kind of moved on.
Kind of like what you're doing now.
Yeah, you must be good friends. Y'all take tips from each other on avoiding the question.
They took the same acting class about it. Oh my goodness, my side hurts from laughing.
I feel like out of character, I do feel like we should have like a million more questions about this contract, but I also at the same time feel like we're sort of at like a standstill on like what kind of questions we can really ask about it anymore at this point. We kind of...
You've got the gist of it, and that's fair.
I mean, yeah, well, Kaida's gonna finish chewing and then swallow, and then... No, you know what? She's gonna talk with her mouth. She's just gonna talk through her cookie. She's gonna talk with her mouth full, you know?
If anybody...
That's kind of where she's at.
If anybody gets a pass for that today, it's Kaida.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And she's just gonna be like, I wish I had food in here because then I could actually replicate it.
We can take 5 minutes if you want to get into character.
Yeah.
And
I'm never going to say no to you grabbing a snack.
I'm going to go grab... Oh, I have some blueberry bread. I'm going to grab
Perfect.
that.
That's perfect. I'm so excited for this Foley work.
Yes. I didn't think she was going to do it.
That's dedication. I love it.
Okay.
Kaida has... a mouthful, and she is asking, I think she had a question.
Let me take a bite.
That looks delicious.
It does.
It's so good. It's so good. So like,
is that Kaida? It's so good.
yeah. So like, do you like know what the favor could be, or like what information Kreisberg was looking for?
So good. She kind of like, she again kind of looks like she's trying to remember because she doesn't have the contract in front of her, right? And so she's like thinking back, and she says, well, it seems like the terms of the contract were left intentionally a little vague. That would have been standard back then, I imagine. Today's lawyers would never. But I believe the only stipulation is that it must be a significant favor, and I don't recall any other specificities beyond that one. But he cannot ask you to, I don't know, tie his shoe for him or something small.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, significant.
Correct.
And then do you know what information Kreisbrand would have specifically been looking for, like around that time?
Yes.
On the Gemstone Dragons?
Yes, absolutely. It was a very conflict-laden time between the metallic dragons and the gemstone dragons. Your ancestor would have been offering some type of strategic information that would have helped the metallic dragons gain the upper hand in the conflicts. Perhaps, I believe, if I recall correctly, very specifically, although I don't believe this part was specified, it was their location. Isis had promised Krasbrand that he knew where some gemstone dragons were hiding out. And they were waiting there to ambush the silver dragons.
Okay. Yeah. So what I'm hearing is this probably definitely isn't solvable in a week.
It kind of like dawns on her and she thinks about it for a little more. And she says, Do you remember how I said a minute ago that the wording of the contract was purposefully vague?
Yes. Yeah.
If I'm recalling correctly, and I know I am, I do believe there is a loophole. I do believe that if you look at the wording of the second stipulation on the contract, technically, if the terms of the contract are still carried out before the death of Krasbrand the Voracious, the whole curse itself becomes null and void. So,
Okay. Yeah.
you-
Well, because
yeah.
so like the terms of the first of the that was that technically carried out? Because even though it was like a trap and everything, was it like, has that part technically been fulfilled, would you say?
That is an excellent question. For that one, my dear, I believe the only way to find out is to, well, wait and see what happens.
I was hoping she'd say ask Kraz Brand, so then I could then ask her how we can ask Kraz Brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Have his number.
Me too.
That one is a little harder to discern. I, personally, and this is a not sure, this is opinion. Personally, I would think no, simply because the information was meant to be helpful, and it ultimately was quite the opposite of helpful.
Right. Yeah. That's fair.
But you never know. You never know.
Yes. Also, I mean, this is a slow burn, so we do have longer than a week.
Yes, of course you do. You have time. The impulses will start quite slowly, I believe. You might experience one a week, perhaps.
Okay.
Maybe less.
Cool. Okay. So we have a little more time than I thought. But I don't know. Yeah. She takes another big bite of cookie.
Have as many as you like, dear.
Thanks.
Have you ever seen a curse such as this one play out? Can you tell us what kind of incorrigible acts that maybe she'll experience or urges she'll have?
That's a good question.
That is a very good question. For this one, I would like you to roll me a history check.
That's a 9.
Got
Plus
it.
nothing.
Okay, so Elana's question was, like, what types of thoughts might this bring about, and has Lunhra ever seen it play out
Yes.
in the past? Okay. That is quite an excellent question, dear. I have seen it begin to play out at one other time. You may have heard of the Balcom family. And even though you got a 9, I'm going to say, Kaida, will you roll me a history check as well?
Yes. That's an 18.
Ooh.
Dang.
Altogether.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did your research.
As right? As Lunhra mentions the name Balcom, Kaida, it definitely rings a bell for you. Maybe it was just something that stuck out to you in history class. They were absolutely known in the history of this world for performing evil deeds. They were murderers, they were thieves. Every person in their family was some kind of outlaw. And so Kaida would know all that information. Lunhra would say, you may have heard of the Balcom family. They suffered this particular curse. You might have learned about them in history class. Things started to get a little out of hand with them. It didn't go well. I'm sure it began small. The beginning steps are not very well documented, as sometimes people do not even realize they have been cursed. And so you get a stray thought to, shove someone out of the way. Every once in a while, you chalk it up to a bad day. You don't know that it's part of a curse that is growing inside of you. So I imagine it does start small. But I would say within months, it will escalate to be more violent, and destructive. if we can take the Balcom family's story as any sort of example. Unfortunately for them, but maybe fortunately for the rest of us, it was decided at some point that it would be better if the Balcom family was relieved of the bonds of their curse and their lives.
I suppose that's one way to do it. That's one way to break a curse. That, but we won't be worrying about that. And she looks at Kaida and like pets her knee or something. Like we won't be worrying about that.
Yeah, Kaida just shoves the rest of the triple decker cookie into her mouth. There's like half of it left, and it's just all in her mouth now.
Yes.
How? Okay. So I know you can't really give much of a definitive answer here. But how long would you say we have until it becomes impossible to control?
Well, my dear, that entirely depends. I should say not entirely. That partially depends on your friend Kaida here. Let's see. The more that you maybe give in to these urges to do bad things, the harder it will be to resist them in the future. And don't be fooled. It can be very alluring to give into these thoughts. It can make you stronger in some ways. It can give you advantages in certain situations, but it is a very dangerous, very slippery slope.
I see. So it sounds as though the rest of Kaida's family might not be lasting long.
No, definitely not.
We're gonna hear a news report in like 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh my god.
And so you've already sort of told us that you obviously this favor is something big, but you don't know what the original favor was.
I don't think there was an original favor. It was like to be determined at a later
that's right.
point in time.
Correct, yes.
Okay. He didn't like figure it out and then come talk to you and then and then oh no, everything went bad before we could hear it. Okay.
I was going to ask him for this.
He was on his way to deliver what the favor was and something terrible happened. Well, I suppose there's not much else we can really figure about this contract at the moment.
Yeah.
So, Lunhra, how did you become inscrutable?
Roll me a persuasion check, please.
Okay. 14? Persuasion. Just 14.
That's fair. Let's see. Lunhra kind of like, she smiles at you and she says, well, 2 things. 1, again, remind me someday to tell you about my run-in with the Fae. And 2, if I told you everything, I would not be very inscrutable now, would I?
Tricky.
And Lunhra Scrutable does not roll off the tongue quite as nicely.
No, it doesn't. Can I ask how you got your comma? Why aren't you Lunhra The Inscrutable. I've simply never seen a title quite like yours.
I do confess that my format of name follows more, I would say, traditional dragon naming methods. It is. I wouldn't call it significant or important. For example, our friend, you might know him. Our friend over at the Tinted Seafront, Knive, Blightbringer. He has a comma in his name too.
Who is that?
So she has just shared with you that the dragon that rules over the beach side, the coastal region that's in the east.
Oh.
She has told you that it is called the Tinted Seafront, and that his name is Knive, Nithe, comma, Blightbringer.
Blightbringer.
Yes.
I wrote down Brightbringer, and I imagine those are two different things. Okay.
Oh shoot.
Okay. Okay.
And so like when Lunhra kind of talks about Knife, and she sees that maybe like you didn't quite have that information yet, or you're not that quite familiar, she kind of cocks her head a little and says, I do wonder if it seems like you might be interacting with some dragons. I mean, at least I would assume Krasbrand, and who knows what favor he might ask. Would you perhaps like a little more information about our land?
Yes.
And she pulls out from a bookshelf a map of Agandre.
Ooh. Heck yeah.
And I will send it over on Messenger. Okay, I have sent you all a map.
Ooh.
This is her map of Agandre. And for our listeners, I will post this in our Discord in the channel about our campaign. It's still got some areas that need to be filled in, but it does have all of the regions and their names, as well as the dragons that rule over them.
This is super helpful. Thank you.
No problem.
Yes.
I made this a couple weeks ago. I'm so excited that I finally get to share it with you guys.
You could have just sent it to us, right? I mean,
I know, I absolutely could have, but I wanted to wait for the right moment. Like for you, I wanted somebody in game to give it to you.
okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. Okay,
so you look over this map that Lunhra has given you. Well, hopefully that information will help you a little along your way.
Yes, I didn't pay much attention in geography. Or dragon class.
Dragon class.
That is okay, dear.
So then do you know Knive?
Yes, I have met Knife before. Yes, in the past.
Oh. Do you know perhaps Jamela? Gamela?
It's Jamela.
Okay, I thought so.
Yep, Jamela, you nailed it. Yes, dear, I do. I know all of the ruler dragons, and I have met in the past, although not all of us are friends, of course.
So, how do you know all the dragons?
Well, my dear, when you have been around as long as I have, you get to know the people in power.
And as long as you have is approximately...
She says, well, dear, I have been around for quite some time. It is true. I have been around for, I don't keep exact track these days, but I do believe at last count it was somewhere over 300 years that I have been here.
Is that your dragon blood that makes you live so long? Last so long?
That's a wild thing to say.
How did you last this long?
How did you last this long, bro?
Why aren't you dead yet? Oh man. She actually roll me an insight check. You both can if you'd like.
My rolls today. I believe that's a 7 plus 1.
Well, mine's a 5 plus 2, so we're about on the same page there.
Why can't I remember how to play this game? I have insight. I have insight marked, so like I chose it for an extra
proficiency bonus?
Yes, but
yeah, it should be the whatever little number you have written next to it.
There is no number written next to it.
You didn't write down your number.
But I think it's
wisdom.
I think it's
wisdom plus your proficiency bonus.
I think
because you bubbled it in.
it's just 1 because I did actually mark Arcana and Sleight of Hand with plus proficiency. So I think those are plus 2, and
so it's your wisdom modifier plus.
No, my wisdom.
Yeah,
my wisdom modifier is 0. But so then my proficiency bonus is 2,
so plus 2.
But
so whatever you rolled,
so it's plus 2.
Okay.
So 7 plus 2.
If you weren't proficient in it, we wouldn't add the plus 2.
I guess in my head I'm thinking that like plus 3 for the other ones is too much. So I'm like getting stuck on this being plus 2. But
I see.
But
it's not too much if your other modifiers are plus 1 maybe.
Okay. So it is plus 2. So it's a 9.
Got it. So we have a 9 and a 7.
Better than my 7, yeah.
What was the question?
The question was it your dragon blood?
Oh yes. How did you last this long?
That made you last this long.
The question was, why haven't you died yet?
It's all for science. It's all. She's writing this down.
I'm gonna say that Kaida doesn't see this, but Elana, you just so quickly.
Fair.
You see like a very quick flash of sadness in her eyes, and then it's gone.
Oh no.
And she says, no, dear, it is not my dragon blood that has allowed me to stay around for so long. It is something else entirely. Hey, remind me to tell you about the run-in I had with the Fae sometime.
And this is still a bad time?
Yes, dear, it is.
Okay, yeah, we have.
You have had so much information today. I don't think you need more information coming at you.
Good point.
Yeah. Well, would you say that Raz is older than you?
Yes, Kaida's joined me.
If you had to hazard a guess, if you didn't know,
just ballpark.
if you felt like divulging,
I'm gonna have you roll me another persuasion check for this, actually.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Yes.
Okay. For dirty 20, she kind of like raises her eyebrows in amusement at like your guys' persistence in this line of questioning. And you both can kind of see like a smile at the corner of her mouth that she's kind of trying to hold in. And she says, you know, dears, I do try not to I do try not to give out too much personal information about my dear, dear, dear friends. It sounds like you have some very pressing questions you'll need to ask Raz. He and I have been friends for a very long time. A very, very long time.
Okay, that's fair.
I have known him for most of his life.
Most?
Oh,
Okay, did she say she was 350? Because I can...
She said she was in the 300s.
300.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're talking at least 150.
Yeah. maybe even 250.
Maybe even 250. Yes. We're talking a minimum of 150.
Yeah.
I love this so much.
I'll take that, I'll take that. I'll stop
Yeah.
pestering for something more solid than that. I like it. I like what we got.
Nice.
Okay. I feel like we're at a point where we need to wrap things up with Lunhra, because I don't like all of my questions are just about her, and we're gonna be here all day. And
Right.
I don't think I can't think of anything else contract related to ask her.
Yeah. Oh, well, I will ask. So, Raz said something about payment, and that you're gonna ask for something. I don't know what we would have that you would want.
As Kaida starts to talk, she holds up her hand as if to say it's okay, and she says, "No worries, my dears. Payment has already been acquired.
Accrued?
Acquired.
Acquired.
Acquired, yeah.
No worries, my dears. Payment has already been acquired.
I'm
Oh.
sorry, what did we give you?
I'm sorry.
What did we give you?
A payment, of course.
What kind of payment? I don't understand.
It is okay. It has already been taken care of." And she nods her head.
Is this something that Raz did, or I'm not sure how we paid you.
It is okay.
Because I'm sure it wasn't the joy of our company.
Oh, it was a joy, though. It was. She says, all is settled. No worries. And again, she just nods her head, this little nod.
And I look at Kaida. Do we just want to roll with that, or
I mean, I guess so.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure whatever.
Yeah.
It can't be worse than the curse.
No. No.
Whatever payment we've already given her can't be worse than your curse.
No.
Well, Lunhra, I feel that this has been illuminating not in the way that we intended when we arrived. No, actually, it's very good that you gave us the information on how the curse will work. That was definitely something that we needed to know going in, so that we could understand what might be happening, and and hopefully be able to nip it in the bud. So,
Yay.
thank you for welcoming us into your home and relaying such information for us.
Of course, my new friends. Thank you for visiting me. Thank you for allowing me to welcome you and share my information. And please do come back and visit.
Thank you for the cookies.
Ah,
I'm
yes.
sorry I ate so many of them.
No, dear, it is okay. That is why I bake them. It helps the bad news go down better. Yes?
Yes. Yeah, it did.
Those were just
Come back anytime.
those were just normal sugar cookies, right?
Yes, of course, my dear. Normal, yes.
I don't like the way she said that.
I was convinced until you said that. But
If you want, you can roll an insight check.
I will.
Both of you, if you'd like. Yeah.
Yeah, me
9. How many times have I checked insight? Okay, crud. Okay, +2.
19.
11.
Ooh, 11 and 19.
Yeah.
Elana is feeling a little suspicious about that information. It came out very suspicious. Kaida, with your 19, you are surprised to very strongly feel that, like, she really meant it. And it was just kind of her accent coming out. Like, her intentions, like, the cookies are normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just check in after a payment that we don't know what is. I just thought maybe.
Yep. Valid.
I mean, hey, that's where my mind went too. That is exactly where my mind went.
Absolutely.
And for the
fair.
record, I did eat a cookie. Just let it be known. Yeah. I didn't like refuse.
Excellent. No, I'm kidding.
So if something comes up about those cookies later. No.
Yes. No, too funny.
Okay. Are we gonna back away slowly?
Yeah. Goodbye. It was nice to meet you.
The whole time you're backing away awkwardly, Lunhra is standing there waving at you. Just the whole time, keeping eye contact. Bye, friends. Come back soon. Come have more cookies.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It was lovely to meet you both.
And after we have walked away and maybe she has shut the door or she just out of earshot. That helped, right? That was helpful.
A little. Yeah. I would say in the grand scheme of things, yes, that was helpful.
Yes. I can see why she's called Inscrutable now. Are you feeling okay after those cookies? I'm not sure. I don't know if those were normal cookies.
I think they were normal cookies. I believe her.
Okay. Well, if either of us feel sick at all, then we'll go from there.
Yeah.